The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Welcome, SqueezeMobi community. How is everybody doing today? I am super pumped one more time because I got a ton of more exciting news for everybody here live on the call today. So let's get this party started quickly. And it is a great, I'm feeling pumped. I'm feeling excited. It's a Saturday afternoon. Spring is coming. Summer is around the corner, and the weather's getting better. Us here in Europe still have a little bit of a hazy kind of gray skies, but it is going to be an awesome day. So give me a big hello. I wanna get some energy in this room. Get it popping, because today what we're talking about is m-commerce mixed with mobile sites and how you can set this up for local businesses. So not only set up a site. I know you've had a lot of experience with our own HTML templates and our own sites. Now, you know that sometimes it's a little bit of a pain kind of messing around with that. So that's why I'm extremely excited, because we're going to be introducing to you something that we promised, and I know we've been promising it for a long time, and we had a couple webinars about that were supposed to be about it, right? And then we had to switch in another presentation right at the last minute. So apologies about that if you were on any of those webinars. And let's get this started, because we have a lot of material to cover, a lot of good stuff. Now, I do want everybody to promise that you will stay with me until the end of the webinar. All right? I want you to promise that you will stay with me until the end of the webinar, because I have some cool and amazing announcements. Whether you've already been on one of the webinars Tuesday, yesterday, Friday, I want you to promise. Otherwise, you might miss out. And I cannot be held responsible if you miss out. So, first question, who here knows how to integrate m-commerce, by M I mean mobile, into a mobile site for a client? Tell me. Give me a yes, all right. I see one yes, otherwise I see a ton of no's. All right. Great. So, I see it's probably about 90% no's, which excites me even more, because we've got some fresh, cool stuff for you today. Today, what I'm going to be walking you through is step-by-step how to build quick $495 mobile sites that are drag and drop, not HTML. HTML is great, but sometimes you want to take it a step further. Your business is expanding, or you might just not like messing around with HTML code. I know a lot of you don't. You know, I myself hate it. And tell me if you hate messing around with HTML code. And then how to integrate actually m-commerce for a local business. And why is that cool? Because this is something, even if they have a mobile site, maybe they have already a text message campaign, an SMS campaign, this is something new that absolutely, even if they have a mobile site they have not heard about. It is revolutionary. So let's get up and going. All right. Now, so first thing we're going to talk about, we got a packed agenda. Find broken flash sites, how you can approach lead gen from another angle rather than Groupon and Yellow Pages, how we've been talking about it. So directly talking about building the case for mobile sites with local businesses, leveraging the Google keyword tool so you can actually show the business proof. Show the business proof that they need to do something and they're missing out on a ton of traffic, then demoing your Insta portfolio, which all of you probably should have from Social Mobile Evolution, which immediately closes them on the spot. Then the actual delivery and fulfillment, selecting a template, customizing them, and bonus, if we can get through all of this, then we're going to hit upon the M-commerce. Now, who is ready to get going? And what is my screen not showing? Oh no. Was my screen now it is, right? Was my screen not showing at all? All right, so here let's run through these slides real quick. All right? So this is the cool graphic I had in the beginning. Then I had my question. I was wondering why no one saw the question. Then my cool big promise and our agenda that we're going to be covered. All right. So now you saw it. Now you're all caught up, and now we're ready to get this party started and get rocking with this. All right. I'm not going to cover. I wanted to cover a little bit, but I'm not going to cover who we were. You all know it. If maybe next webinar. I want to just get right into it because I have a ton of stuff to talk about. So the first thing, are you hungry? Where shall we go? What do I mean by this? When I'm on the road, when I want to go somewhere, I don't have my desktop with me, my laptop, whatever. I'm going to be using my mobile phone to find local information. Now, old-fashioned business owners, unfortunately, don't necessarily always understand this, and it really kills me. And we need to show them that there are a lot of hungry clients, a lot of hungry customers that they are missing out on because they do not have these things in place. They don't have a mobile site. They don't have a text message campaign. They don't have a mobile app. They are missing out on a ton of profits, on a ton of revenues because people just can't find out about them. And now, if you're hungry, tell me if you're hungry. If you're as hungry as the SqueezeMobi crew, as hungry for success, then we're going to make this happen. All right, let's get right into it. Let's talk about some statistics. And I see a lot of people that say they are starving. Because I don't know about you, but everything where the place that we've come from, you've heard our Fiverr story. From that place, it was because we were starving. And I want to see some people that are starving, that are hungry, that want this as bad as they want to breathe, because we're going to build a case right now for mobile, for local businesses. Listen up, write these statistics down, because you're going to be using them as well with local businesses. This is big because 95% of smartphone users have searched for local information. Like I said, when you're on the phone, when you have a smartphone, why not leverage that resource? Whether it's that you want to go to a restaurant, whether maybe it's late at night, you want to go to a nightclub, whether you're searching for a taxi, whether you're locked out, and all you have is your smartphone and you need to call a locksmith. 95% of smartphone users have searched for that type of information. That's huge. Out of you put 100 people in the room, there's only going to be 5 people that haven't done that. But this is even bigger because okay, the searches are important, right? But what's even more important is if people actually take action. Because when you're on a desktop, you don't necessarily always take action. You might be at work. You might be at work. You might be doing a couple things, and you might just be bored. You might, what am I gonna go eat today? You're just looking up a couple places. You're not necessarily ready to take action. You might be looking up, I don't know, vacations and things like that. But it does not necessarily directly lead to an opportunity for a local business to make money. But 61% of users, of these smartphone users, actually call a business after searching for it, and then 59% visit the location. So out of those searches, almost 6 out of 10, that's way over 50%, will actually take some type of action. And this is that potential revenue maker for that local business. And then 90% of these people act within 24 hours. So also, not only is this our local searches, are the people, the customer base, ready to take action, they are going to take action immediately within 24 hours. So the fact of the matter is that customers are using mobile to either try to find you, and if they can't find you as a local business, and by you I don't mean local business, they are going to go to your competition, and they are going to find your competition, and you're going to miss out on them. All right, so business owners don't understand this. They're still stuck in that old-fashioned mindset. All right, desktop, internet, and but it's like the internet was back in the 90s. People are like, oh, hey, who's gonna use that type of crap, right? These companies, AOL, Microsoft, it's just a fad. No one's gonna actually ever. This stuff is never going to be adopted, and it's the same thing. People are stuck in their old mindsets, and we got to change this because there is a shift in technology and the way people are interacting. So the other thing is regarding mobile search. Not only is 90% of the action taken within 24 hours, 70% of the action is taken within 1 hour. Okay, within 1 hour, and that's even bigger because that's 24 hours. Okay, that is kind of immediate, but within 1 hour, that is huge. So, for example, if I'm looking for a restaurant. Why am I looking for the restaurant? I'm ready to eat. I am hungry. I'm going to be making my decision right here, right now. And if you don't have a mobile site, if your restaurant does not have a mobile site, and I then see it, and it's all disorganized, the design's terrible, it sucks, what do I think of your food? Do I think you're going to have good food? Okay? Tell me, you tell me. Are you going to, if you find on your mobile phone a restaurant that you were considering, or maybe, you just clicked on it, and they suck, their site sucks, it's terrible, it looks disgusting, that association sticks in your head with the type of food that they're going to be serving, and you're going to probably think that they're going to be serving bad food. Unfortunately, it's unfortunate for that restaurant. Okay, so that's another reason that it's important, because it's also branding, it's also image, and if someone's brand, someone's image online or on a mobile device is not good, then I'm automatically, unfortunately, going to assume that their quality, that their services, their products are not going to be good as well. All right. And the other thing, and I told you about this when we were talking about text messaging, mobile coupons actually get a 10 times the redemption rate of traditional coupons. And you can actually integrate these mobile coupons not only in your text messaging campaigns, but also on mobile sites when you're doing something for your clients, which is also pretty powerful, because on the mobile site you can have, for example, a landing page where they have some type of either text message opt-in or opt-in into an email list in return for a mobile coupon. And so it's kind of like you almost kill two birds with one stone. You're hitting that customer from two angles. Not only do you incentivize them on that landing page or on that mobile site to enter their information, so you can then, that local business can do follow-up marketing. Since mobile coupons have 10 times the redemption rate of traditional coupons, by making them do that, you're actually already driving them back into that business, because they're more likely to now remember you, now go in there because they want to redeem their coupon. What about Google? What about Google? How does Google play an important part in this? One of the things is they're a great source, and people trust Google, and that's a really good thing, because from Google, straight from Google, they tell us, and they understand the importance of mobile. And the mobile revolution, that searching for local businesses is the #1 way people use smartphones. And that's powerful. That is powerful. But the problem is that normal websites look sloppy. They're hard to use. You can't navigate. You can't call the business. You can't find their information when it is on a small mobile screen. And Peter Fitzgerald, Google's Retail Technology and Business Markets Director, said, if you don't do anything else as a local business, get a freaking mobile enabled site. Coming from Google themselves, and that's why I recommend that everybody on here, I send it to you by email. You should all have it. The Google Mobile Playbook. Use that, leverage that as a resource to build that credibility as an authority figure when you're talking to local businesses. Now, let's go right into step 1 now, and let's talk about this process, this 5-step process, how you're going to be selling mobile sites to local businesses. Now, the thing I wanted to ask is, who knows on Google how you can do a search and basically find, well, #1, why is a business that has a Flash website a pre-qualified candidate? Why? Why is a business that has Well, I'll show you. I'll show you. Because what does their website look like? You know? And let's do that. All right? Let's look at how it would look. And if we do you all see this? Do you all see this? This phone right here. Yeah? That's how it looks like. That is how it looks like. Now that is the thing. It does not work on iPhones, and also, like Mike said, older Androids. So they're already a pre-qualified candidate, and we're going to go real quick to see how that works and how you can leverage this. So what you can do is you can just go to google.com, and I want you to follow along with me so that we could do this, and then you just type in file type, all right, SWF and the search term. So let me do this. Let me sit down. I'm always standing up because I'm so excited. But let me sit down real quick and let's try this out. Okay. So right here, and what I can do is I can maybe post this as well in the chat if you're interested, so that everyone has that. Okay. And that's just an example, but here I just sent that in the chat. Okay. Now, so I did a search already here, and if you do, like restaurants in San Francisco, then you can kind of see how that works, and you have all these flash sites right here. All right, now some of them are not going to be qualified candidates, but a ton of them are. So if I go to this one right here, you know, they worked so hard to make this really cool looking site. But if I take this right here and then I view it on my emulator, then we see that it's right here. Boom, that's how it looks like. So this is a problem. This makes that business a perfect target because, you know, not only does their site, not that it looks like ugly on the phone, but people can't even view it on certain devices. People can't even view it, and that's huge because they're missing out on a ton of traffic. If it was at least ugly, then they could view some parts of it, but they try to go so high tech, and they did not realize, they don't understand how technology exactly works, that they can't view it. So so that's bad. That's really bad. And now so that's that. And what we're gonna do then, after we find these flash sites, after we generate these leads, and this is something, again, that you could do while you're watching your favorite TV show. At night, you can find basically 20 leads that you can contact the next day. And it's optional. If you want to test the site on a mobile phone or an emulator, that's optional, but that's going to take maybe a little bit of an extra time. So maybe you just want to just collect this information. And this is something that's also extremely easy to outsource. You can have someone create an Excel file with 100 potential candidates for you to contact. So next thing, let's leverage in step 2 Google's analytics so we can actually build the case. All right, and how are we going to do that? Pretty easy. All we do is we just go search, you know, keyword tool, boom, we have it here, and all we do while it's loading up, I already have it set up here. What I was looking up was restaurant San Francisco. It's going to be broad is going to be checked, so uncheck that and check exact. And my computer's being really slow now. All right, and then all countries, you know, United States, San Fran is in the U.S. English, and as well for here, I'm going to start with desktop and laptop devices. And I think I'm going to have to put this in here again. What does that say? Does anyone know? Because I have no idea. All right, let's see. Just so Google knows I'm not a robot. And we have restaurants here. Let's look up this. Restaurants in San Francisco. There's local monthly searches about 4,400. And the next one that I'm going to try then is all mobile devices. What am I doing here? The thing I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to find the split. How much traffic is actually mobile? And right here I see that 2,900 of these 2,900 searches are from a mobile device. So let's just run through this real quick. And I see, you know, so the first thing you want to do is choose desktop and laptop devices for your term. And then down here we see that we have 4,400 for restaurants in San Francisco that are coming from a desktop or laptop device. And on top of that, we have 2,900 that are coming from a mobile device. As you can see, that is huge. That is huge. The amount of traffic that is coming from mobile devices is huge, and and a lot of these are going to be iPhones, older Android devices, meaning they can't even view that website. Okay, they can't even view that company's that restaurant's website. So we're going to do a little bit of math, and what I want you to do when you do that search, actually print that off. Print that off. so that you can have it, or at least take a screenshot of it. And then when you take it for your meeting with the business owner, that is actual proof. It's better than you saying it. Show them, they believe it, say it, they're skeptical, show them it's truth, it's proof. Okay? So, right here, we're going to do a little bit of math, and we see that mobile searches plus desktop searches obviously equals total traffic. So our 2,900 plus 4,400 equals 7,300. And do a little bit of division, we see that 39.7 of all of the searches are actually mobile. They're coming from a mobile device. 39.7. Okay, that is huge. That's big. That is that's a huge chunk that potentially can't even access the site. And whether they have a flash site or whether it's just a non-mobile optimized site, businesses that don't have a mobile site, restaurants in San Francisco that don't have a mobile site are missing out on a ton of traffic, and people are leaving to go to their competitors. Before I go further, does that make sense? Okay? All right, cool. Why is this important? Because the restaurant is missing out, once again, on 39.7% of all the traffic, and if 70% of all mobile searches result in action within 1 hour, this is, the 39.7% actually has even more weight. Because the desktop searches, people aren't necessarily ready to take action. But on their mobile phone, they want to take action within that hour, especially when it comes to a restaurant. Thus, they are missing out on the most important traffic. So let's go into step 3. Now that we have actual statistics, we have qualified candidates, we have actually statistics to support our case when we're actually talking to the business owner, whether it's that restaurant, whether it's any type of business owner, we want to be able to show them a couple demos. And that is why I highly recommend that you take your smartphone with you and you show them this right here. You show that to them. Make them feel it, that, and you know, they now see that they're getting a lot of mobile traffic and their site looks like this when those people are trying to view it. That hits them hard. And then on top of that, once you show them that, the next thing you want to show them is potentially a competitor site as well. That's a mobile optimized site. Okay, you know, that hits some of their ego points, and they of course want to be better than the competition. And then you want to show them, demo your Insta portfolio. Show them the different types of templates that you have in your arsenal that now you can deliver for them. And especially, you know, if you then scroll down, for example, you show them, hey, this is one of the restaurant templates. Boom, you could play around with it, put it actually in their hand so that they can also play around with it. That's the key thing. You need to make sure they feel it, that it's in their hand and they can take it and they can feel it, not just talk about it. That's why I've given you all the tools and everything. I'm telling you, print it off, actually circle those statistics, because it's going to make them feel the pain, and that's big. All right, so now that we have all of this, that makes it so much easier to close that business. And how are we going to actually now build the site? Right? How are we going to build the site? Now we could go back and do our you know, edit the HTML, play around with that. But I have something much cooler for you. So let's log into SqueezeMobi headquarters. All right, and let's show you how to get all of this done and have a little bit of fun with this. Okay, so here's the Insta portfolio. By the way, that's how it looks on a regular desktop site, but I wanted to show it to you on the mobile phone as well. because I think it's a lot cooler like that. So I'm just gonna log in to my platform here and click on Premium Mobile Sites, and then all I'm gonna do, this is Henson's account, is a couple of things. I'm going to show you just exactly how easy it is. And the first thing I want to do is choose a template. Why? Because, yeah, you could build a mobile site right from scratch, right? You could start, thinking about it, but it's like an artist, I mean, do you want to draw something from scratch and spend hours and hours drawing it? Now, my problem right now is is this loading, and maybe it's not going to load at all. And then I won't be able to show you anything at all. But hopefully, it's going to load up in a couple seconds. So my question for you is: do you want to be an artist? And I know a lot of you probably aren't that artistic and maybe don't have that concept of design and can't really visualize a couple things. And some of you are, but that's why we hire graphic designers. That's why we hire other people to do it for us. All right? So does everyone see my screen now? Yeah? Just want to make sure. All right. So let's say this is my potential client is a locksmith. So I'm just going to go to Edit. I'm going to go into Pages right here, and I'm just going to create. I'm just going to go up here and then create New, and I'm going to create my template for the locksmith. I just got to put some address here. So what I'm going to put is lock, and then put my page name as locksmith. And then I have all of the SqueezeMobi templates in here now that I can choose from. So if I'm trying to hook up a dentist, then I have the dental care one, fitness, plumber. If I want to hook up the wedding planner, the pizza shop, whether it's the coffee shop, the computer company, or the locksmith down here, taxi, medical company, whatever. Or if I just want to do a simple landing page, then I have all the landing pages in here as well. Garden services, flower shop, urban shop, beauty salon. So we come kind of prepared. We don't want to build all these from scratch each time. We just want to select one, create, and then we're pretty much already done, right? I mean, honestly, like right now, I'm pretty much done. I don't even have to kind of build anything. I don't have to do anything at all. But on the other hand, if I want to, then I can make a couple customizations and change a couple things. For example, if I want to change this, maybe to no coffee, then I just edit that, save it, boom, it's done. Change this as well. Then maybe I want to just change it to call us now, and by touching the big button below, then I just change that, and that's done. The other thing, do I want to hook it up with social media? Yeah, great. So let's change it right here, and all I have to do is now connect it with the specific accounts. So let's say I want to connect it with the SqueezeMobi account, then SqueezeMobi Ltd, boom, save, and that is done. All of this. Same thing with the tap to call button, because that looks a little clunky there. So let's just do call us now, save. Now, what about some other cool features? Let's say this business, they have this professional locksmith that breaks into houses within 5 minutes. And there's a video of him doing it. We want to build that social proof. We want to be able to do that. Then we just click on YouTube video here, and we drag and drop it right in there. And then I'll go to the web, and I'll maybe find something, I don't know, on my YouTube channel. Then I find something, copy and paste that, put that URL in here, and I save it. And let me actually YouTube, watch our pro locksmith break in within 10 minutes. And I just save that, and boom. I have that up there as well. Now, I want to also, warn you, caution you guys that this is just the builder. So it doesn't really actually look crappy like that. That would be that would be bad. So let's actually preview the site and see exactly how that looks. Okay, now that's a little better right there, right? We have that video there, and we have all our buttons. We have it connected with social media. All that stuff is there. Now, the video, I don't want it anymore, so I'm just going to delete it. But what I do want is potentially I want to connect it with a map. I want to show my customers exactly where I'm located. All right, so what I would do then is also enable directions from the user's current location, right? Because then that way, let's say I'm stuck somewhere and I want to find this locksmith, I don't know, I'm driving, then I want to enable directions from the user's current location, and I'm going to use the Google Map functionality, and then I'm going to find the location of this place. I already found a place here ahead of time, so let's just copy and paste that, and boom, I'm going to put that in there. Okay, and let's see what other. All right, Miami, Florida, and then 33135 is the zip code. All right, so Miami, and then state is FL, country obviously USA, and I'm going to save it, and let's see how that how that looks. Yeah, it looks it looks okay, and then you could obviously play around with different things, whether you want to integrate also different types of platforms on top of that. Okay, so I just and boom, I'm pretty much already done. I don't like this map functionality anymore, so I'm just gonna delete it once again, and then I'm just gonna hit save. And if I wanted to make it go live, then I would hit publish, and I'm done with my template. The client just gives me a couple edits to do, and I'm pretty much done for that client, which is really, really cool, because I can create now these sites. I don't have to create them from scratch. I just select a template, make a couple of changes, and if I want to up it, put a video in there, integrate some other functionality, then I just do it in a couple of seconds. Question: what is one thing that no one has even almost heard about for a local business? And even businesses that have mobile sites don't have this, aren't able to do this. Something extremely novel. What is that? Some people have it. Some people got it. Mobile payments. Mobile payments. And as these new trends take effect, this is huge. Global mobile payment transaction value, and you could see in that graph right there. I send you a resource on this as well with some really cool infographics. Check your email if you got that, if you haven't. But I did send you a cool resource that I was looking at, and I wanted to send you a link to that. Global mobile payment transaction value will reach 490.9 billion. All right, 490.9 billion. That's that's hard to conceptualize, but that's like Bill Gates' wealth times 10, and already his wealth and Microsoft is huge. Now for us, taking a little chunk of that is now super simple, super easy. The other big thing is that 62% of smartphone users have purchased physical goods from their mobile device in the last 6 months. So people with a smartphone actually do make payments on their phone. They don't, this is not something that they're scared of. This is something that is real. People are doing, and that is why these statistics are that huge. But the other thing is, in 2012, it was only 171.5 billion, which means there's going to be massive growth, and we need to jump on this trend and help local businesses get set up before other people help them. Because this is the trend, and we still want to catch it in its early days. So how easy is it to do this? It's actually pretty easy. And all you just need a couple things from PayPal, including the username, API username and password, but that's all really simple stuff. And I'm gonna show you exactly how that's done. So if I go back in here, then all I do is I go to mCommerce, right? And all I'm gonna do. Okay, and actually I went in the wrong one. Let's see. I'm just going to go here, edit, and I'm going to hit mCommerce and just put the API username. API password is blocked off, so you guys can't take it from us. And, for example, right here in that Add to Cart button, let's say this locksmith is trying to sell some type of alarm system. So, buy our new alarm system. Okay? Then I'm going to click OK. I'm going to go into my pages. I'm going to go into my locksmith template. I'm going to click Edit. And once it brings up, then all I'm going to do is just drag and drop this right here. I'm going to drag and drop that buy button right in there. And let's say maybe this alarm system costs $199.95. And then I'm just going to click Save, and once that saves, it's taking a little bit of a time to load, which is cool though. Once I hit Save, it's killing me. But then all I do is edit the text above it, and boom, I am hooked up. Oh, you are right. I do need to fill in the item name, alarm system. Someone is right, and someone can read directions better than me while I try to focus on two things. And all I do is then hit this, edit this, and then buy our super secure alarm system to deter thieves. Right? Save, and then let's preview it. And this is how slick that looks. And once it comes up here, look, buy our new alarm system, and boom, they can just click on that, and that connects them. They're already connected with PayPal. It's really that easy and that simple to do, and now they can process mobile payments, which is freaking awesome. So that is something I'm really excited, because it is super simple to get set up and to set up that local business. But for you, this is why it's cool, because for you, now this has become so simple and so easy to do. But for the local business owner, this is still way beyond them. And that is why you can not only create a huge difference for that local business, as we've demonstrated, all that local traffic they're missing out on, all those mobile payments that they're missing out on, but you can also get paid a lot for this. Upwards, for example, setting up something, one of these sites, especially then if you add YouTube videos, if you add some mobile commerce, easy $9.95, but you are actually going to make a huge difference in the business, and you're going to get them results, and they're going to become a client of yours forever. So with that being said, I want to ask, who enjoyed our time together today? Who learned something, at least a little bit new? All right. I see a lot of yeses. And if that is the case, then I am super pumped, because for those of you that weren't here on Thursday, I am going to introduce something new to you. And if you were, still stay with me, because I have some cool new updates and some cool new announcements. What I want to introduce to you is the SqueezeMobi revolution, SqueezeMobilionaire, everything that you need, including this really cool mobile site builder that I just showed you. I walked you through how easy it is to get that business set up, how easy it is to integrate m-commerce, but that's not it, including also an SMS platform so you could do text message marketing, mobile apps creator. That's what we're going to be going on over on Monday, but more on that a little bit later. And we're going to teach you everything, all of this integrated into one solution, including, as you saw, our cool templates that are now drag and drop. So whether it's the mobile site design that we went through, the social sharing, SEO features, some of the stuff I wasn't even able to go over, mobile coupons, which we talked about. Oh, reporting analytics, I did want to cover that, but I wasn't able to show you how those reporting analytics, but now you see how those look, and you could print this off. You can then show the local business as well. If you look, there's things, on there you could show a number of payments, conversions. You could show that business how effective their mobile site is and what difference it really is making, which, ding, 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 that is another synonym basically for upsells that you can later structure for this business, which is freaking awesome. On top of that, multi-language support, and as we went over, the m-commerce. So what we are including today is 5 live mobile sites, unlimited demo sites, and all the features including social sharing, maps, directions that I showed to you, QR code generation, mobile coupons, m-commerce, reporting and analytics. This in itself, I've said this before, but it's an easy $150 a month value. I know people that are paying $150 a month for just using a mobile site builder, and they're happy because they could show their clients good results. So it is worth it. Text message marketing. And what we're including, an autoresponder. I didn't get to, but I'm going to send out the replay on this actually in probably a couple hours. But our autoresponder. Why is this so powerful? Because you could create SMS campaigns for clients that are leveled out, that trickle in on the days that you choose for that client whenever you want it to trickle in. Loyalty program as well. Mobile coupons. We went over how the redemption rate is 10 times of regular coupons, and an appointment management software. This one is big. This one's huge. You can close dentists, doctors, chiropractors, and revamp their current appointment management system and implement the software where clients can actually cancel that day because the text messaging is 2 ways. All right. On top of that, polls, and we got questionnaires. Why? Because you might want to do you might want to do a survey for a client as well, and property listings. We talked about how huge this was for realtors. Okay, we talked about how huge this was for realtors and vehicle listings. If you were going to close an auto dealership, this is big. This is big because for vehicle listings, some of these auto dealerships have a budget of $100,000 a month. You think it's going to be hard for them to pay you $5,000 a month? If you're going to show them results, if you're going to deliver text to win on top of that QR code generation. We're offering 2,000 text messages. The extra message fee is just 1 cent. Unlimited vanity keywords. The SMS drip autoresponder, pre-scheduled text blast so that you can schedule it out 1 day of the month and you don't have to look at it at all again. Loyalty program, mobile coupons, SMS polls, everything in here. And this is huge. Easy $200 a month value, especially with the amount of text messages that we're offering with this. This is big. That is not it. And we're going to be demoing the mobile apps creator on Monday. at 3 p.m. Eastern, I believe. Tomorrow's another Q&A webinar at 5 p.m. But Monday, 3 p.m. Eastern, the mobile apps creator includes different features, including syncing, push notifications, in-app purchases, as well. If you wanna create a wheel navigation, make it a little cool, and social sharing as well. GPS coupons. We even haven't hit the online angle. How you can build mobile landing pages if you're online. Or PDF EPUB. We haven't even hit that. This is all geared at local businesses, but this is as powerful if you are doing online stuff as well, whether it's weight loss, whether it's anything else, and trying to sell products online. Google Analytics. The mobile apps creator included 5 live mobile apps, push notifications as well, in-app purchases, auto sync functionality, the RSS feeder, app share, map directions, geolocation, Google Analytics integration. This in itself, this is a huge value because mobile apps, you can sell them for $1,000 a pop or more. If you include more customization, you can upwards to $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 to local businesses. This is, I mean, one client, and it pays for it in itself, $150 a month value. Now that's not enough because we wanted to put resources and training in here. You can't just have an ability to fulfill. And I see a lot of questions coming in that I'm going to get to later. We can't just have an ability to fulfill. We need to have our entire business. All right, that is why we are including our mobile services contract, our business cards, and all of this has been designed internally by us because you know our designs are freaking the best, okay? You know our designs, our mobile marketing presentation that we use with the local webinar model as well, our audit presentation that you can then use for those one-on-one meetings so you can audit that entire business, whether it's for text message campaigns, whether it's for mobile sites, or whether it's for mobile apps. And when you're ready to scale up to direct mail, our direct mail template on top of that, with the different QR code flyers so that you can go in and walk into that business and set up, let's say it's the waiter or the waitress of that restaurant, with their own flyers that they hand out to their customers so that they can get people to sign up for the SMS campaign or redirect them maybe to a mobile site. And that's for these different niches. You get all of that included as well. On top of that, the secret Facebook group. The secret Facebook group, on top of that, extensive knowledge databases so that you have all the training, you know how to use everything within here. The training sessions, and I do have to say, one thing I haven't said, this is a beta, all right? This is a beta, so not all of these training sessions are in yet, but the sales training, the technical training, our original 10-day challenge, because we took SqueezeMobi 1.0 and all of that value that we provided, you now have access to, including closing method course, the outsource training sessions, the special training sessions, and the community access. This is huge. And the total business, you have a freaking, basically, by signing up, you have your entire mobile business. Now, we're crazy for not selling this for $2,000. We're crazy for $1,000, and I know people actually, you know, companies out there that don't match the value at all of SqueezeMobi, but because there still is a ton of value, we just wanted to blow everything away. We could easily charge $800, and I think we're going crazy. I don't know why, but we're just so excited, and we want everyone to be able to get their hands on this. We are only charging $97 a month for all of this. All right? $97 a month for all of this. Now, I have a surprise for you. All right? I have some additional crazy bonuses. If you thought that was crazy, we've lost our mind completely. We have our social media pack. Whether you want to hit fitness, whether you want to hit pizza shops, whether you want to hit lawyers, whether you want to hit plumbers, whether you want to hit dog groomers, or just change the color and build Facebook campaigns so you could do upsells for $300, $400, $500. On top of that, we are not including 5 sites. And this is where I get excited, because for those of you that were on the previous webinars, all right, we promised you that that bonus was going to be 10 sites. We are now, because we have received such great feedback and we probably lost our mind, we're including 20 live mobile sites. Not 5, not 10, but 20 live mobile sites. Okay? I hope you can understand the value of that, because each one of these is worth an easy $20 additional a month. Okay? And we're freaking excited. We want to bring this, so we're giving you 20 live mobile sites that you can have going whenever you want. On top of that, not 2,000 messages, but 2,500 messages, and not 5 live apps, but 10 live apps as well. Each one of these, the live apps as well. And you know people charge $30 a month per live app. Okay? $30 a month. And I know people will tell you that is true. You get 10 of these. That is an additional $300 a month value. But that is not it. And you saw, I showed you, and this is what blows it away. Okay? If you want to be creating all these things from scratch, feel free, but we are putting our templates in here. We've integrated everything. So whether it's the landing pages, our 27 landing pages, you could hit coffee shops, now cupcakes, but you have something to start with. You have everything, and you saw how easy it was to customize those and to edit those. It's super simple, and that's what blows everything out of the water. And on top of that, not just the landing pages, but also the mobile sites. And now it is a beta, so not all of these are in there yet. I think there's 9 missing. There is 9 missing from the full-blown sites. But other than that, that's 45 templates that you can now leverage. Okay? You can now leverage. And they are all drag and drop. They're not HTML. They are all drag and drop. Taking everything else and just blowing it away. With these though, it's the first page. The first page, okay? That is something I do want to put out there. With the full-blown sites, you get just the first page. But you still have all of these that you can now leverage, whether it's the fashion shop fashion shop is an easy one that you can do mobile commerce for. The hotel template, the jewelry store, another one you can do e-commerce, mobile commerce for. The nightclub, as well as the restaurant and the travel agent and the auto template. And I'm just super pumped. I'm just super excited because this is crazy. You guys know that we're super. We're just. I don't know how to explain my excitement. But the last bonus is that this is fully rebrandable. So you could put your logo within literally 10, 15, 20 seconds, brand it as your own business, and give business owners their own logins to create your own pricing packages for them that you can then charge them. It does not bill them, but you can create these for business owners. Okay? Now, as you can see right there, boom. You know, that is something that we changed up for actually one of our coaching clients. So whether it's the mobile CMS, the text message platform, mobile apps creator, trainings, the mobile contract, business card, infographic, flyers, all of that, you get all of that. That is an easy $800 a month value, especially when we put all of our resources that we use internally here at SqueezeMobi. And then the bonus is on top of that, the 20 live mobile. So it's not 10 anymore, it's 20. And the social media pack, the text messages. This is big. This is huge. Now I'm getting at the best part. The best part, okay? The best part. And this one is cool. This one is cool. How do you sign up? How do you get in on this? And we all love the freaking dollar menu. We all love it. Listen, okay? Listen, because otherwise this will cost you $97. And Avi, I want to just ask, are we ready with the UK? Because I have another announcement for you. All right? I have another amazing announcement for you. So listen up, because this will cost you $97 and we're not giving you refunds on this. All right? We are not giving you refunds on this. So listen, because we are letting you in for $1. If you enter the special code, you get in for just $1. And today, this is amazing. We just got this together, literally. We just got this together 10 minutes before the webinar. We are also launching our UK version. So anyone on here that is in the UK, now you can sign up for the UK version. Make sure you enter, though, that special code. Otherwise, you will be charged $97. The pricing is a little bit different for the UK. Check it out on there. It is a little bit different than everything I went over, but check it out. It is still an amazing deal, and you get in for £1 or for $1, whatever you choose. All right, so all one word, no spaces, no capitalization. Make sure you get in, because there are 50 more spots that we have on this. All right, so go to SqueezeMobi.com/SMB for the US and Canada or anywhere else in the world. Or if you're in the UK, go to SqueezeMobi.com/UKSMB. Okay? UKSMB. And this is $1 and then $97 a month starting. You're going to be billed every 30 days. All right? So once a month, you're going to be billed after that. But you have those 30 days to close a client, to start making money. And this is powerful. We're putting everything in here to make sure that you're a success. That you're a success. Okay? And on top of that, I want to just give you this. There's a no money back guarantee, because we're giving it to you for $1 for that first month. And if you cancel, just keep the 9 Facebook images. I want to respect your time. The direct mail template and the QR code flyers, just for investing your time, that's on us, because I want to respect your time and you checking it out. Okay? So, with that being said, let me walk you through the process how to enter that code. What you have to do is enter that code down there under promotion code and hit validate. Okay? Make sure you hit validate. When you sign up, hit validate under there, and we're gonna. So let me go back and let's go over this one more time. You want to go to SqueezeMobi.com/SMB or SqueezeMobi.com/UKSMB and sign up. Now, if you did already sign up for our US version before we release the UK one, yes, you do need to sign up for the UK version and then just submit a support ticket to cancel your US one. We're not going to give you your $1 back. I hope that's okay. We're not going to give you your $1 back, but that's all you need to do, and the UK is up and running. All right? It is up and running, and you are all set to go. So that's how you get in. Yes. So Fabio's asking if you can create websites. You can use this outside of the UK. You can use this anywhere. It's only for the text messaging part of it that you need the UK or the US. All right, that's the only part. Otherwise, everything else is you could use anywhere. Where to put the code? Selena's asking where to put the code. Great question. Put it right here. Look, you see that promotion code down there? And then you hit validate. All right. Now, all right. So put it in there. All right. George is asking a great no PayPal. You can use PayPal if you want to prepay for a whole year. Then feel free to get in touch with our support, and you could pay you could prepay $995 for a whole year with PayPal. All right. Now let's see. Wall is saying, okay, that is a good question. What if you need the UK and the USA? Wall, that is a good question. You're gonna have to sign up for both, but I understand since you're gonna be using mobile apps and the mobile sites of both. Get in touch with our support. Sign up for both. Get in touch with our support. We haven't had that case yet, and we'll see if we can maybe cut you a little bit of a deal since you're going to be leveraging both those platforms for the mobile sites and mobile apps, and see what we could do with that. I'm just so excited. I actually spilled my water here, almost all over my computer, almost broke my computer. Luckily, that did not happen. My phone that I have, it already took a dive in the ocean, so I hope my laptop doesn't do the same thing. All right, so what is the promo code? April 20th. The promo code is April 20. April 20. Yup. Dave is asking, is Canada considered to be a part of the U.S. service? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And people who are, someone said, I'm in France. Should I sign up for UK or US? Sign up for the US version, Hammy. Sign up for the rolled version, okay? All right. So yes. Roberto's asking, this is the same membership as you talked about on Thursday? Yes, it is. Roberto saying you don't understand the benefits. Well, the benefits are multifold. Number one, you can build mobile sites for clients. You can build mobile apps. You can start signing them up for text messaging campaigns, and then you have all the tools necessary to deliver that. All right. So, how much in GBP? It is 77 pounds a month. Okay. And the pricing is a little bit different. It's 2 pence for additional text messages, and it's £6 for an advertiser. It is a little bit. The costs on that from our side are a little bit steeper, but we wanted to do that anyways, and yes. So a couple people are asking, what about if I have clients in the US and the UK? What do I do? If you're going to have them on SMS platforms, and you're going to be doing text message campaigns for them, then yes, you do need both platforms. Okay? You do need both platforms. And like I said, touch base with us in support. And for those instances, since you're going to be getting 2 memberships, one of them maybe we can hook you up with something. All right. And honestly, I mean, you get that $1. I think this is, you get access to all of this for $1. There is, I mean, no reason why. And I want to see who's in as a new member today. Who is in as a new member today? Give me an I'm in. All right. I see a ton of people saying I'm in, and that gets me excited. As new members, and I want everyone to get in. Everyone who's on here should be getting in and should be at least checking this out. We made it so that any single person can afford this and can leverage this in order to use to close a client within those days. All right. So Mike is asking, yes, when you then sign up for an advertiser, you do get it is $4 for an advertiser. So you do have to create an advertiser account. It does not cost you $5 a month because I believe how we set up, Mike, the billing is that it's going to only hit, charge you $4 that next month when you, if that makes sense. All right. So the next month it'll be an additional $4. Otherwise, it's just going to still be $1 for that first month. I believe that's how Neil's in charge of all payments and payment processing, but I believe that's how we have it set up. All right, so let's see. SDAF, SADF, I did not see your questions. Otherwise, I would definitely answer those. The mobile payment widget is up and running, Stacy. Let's see. How do you differentiate between a live site and a demo site? Van, great question. Did you see that publish button there, Van? If you did, I did not publish it, so my site was not live. Does it work in Malaysia? The text messaging platform, no. Everything else, yes. Oh, by the way, I do want to say that it is a beta. So this is the reason that we are able to give this away for something so crazy, okay? So I do want to say that this is a beta, meaning please be patient on the training area. And with that being said, Jack, try to use another email address, please. With that being said, we are doing something cool. What we are doing is we are creating an entire blueprint training series around this, just for everyone. Aaron, you get 2,500 messages a month. We are creating an entire blueprint training where we're going to be going over, we're going to be holding your hand. So when you log in, please sign up for that webinar. You get an email about it, and in the training session, in the training area, it should be there as well. So Module 1, the setup, going over the setup overview, website hosting, logo, biz cards, rebranding, setting up with customers, everything so you can have it all set up. That's going to be next Thursday. Yep, Thursday the 25th, I believe at 11 a.m. Eastern. You're going to have access to the replay as well. Then in Module 2, which is going to be the week after that, we're going to talk about creating mobile sites, exploring the functionality. Module 3, setting up SMS campaigns. So for Module 2, we already talked about mobile sites, but we're going to go even more in depth, okay, than we did today. We're going to go literally in depth, very, very in depth, just so you have everything. Same thing with setting up the SMS campaigns. We already touched upon that on Thursday, but we're going to go even more in depth, talk about the appointment management software, Module 4, creating mobile apps, then the lead generation method, leveraging Groupon, Yellow Pages, telemarketing teams, how you can take those clients one-on-one into strategy consultation sessions, doing the audits, and then Module 7, leveraging outsourcing teams, telemarketing, and the local webinar method so you can scale your business up. And we sold this course, we sold a similar course like this for $177. You're going to have access for this just for signing up for that first trial, okay? to most of these sessions. So I do want to stress this is pretty big. The value that we are given here is enormous, and I know we lost our mind, but we're just excited. We're excited about Ridger. If it's asking for 97, you did not enter the coupon code. Okay, you did not enter the coupon code. So do this right here, April 20th. Put that in the promotion code, and then click validate. All right. The trial is for it's not a trial, but it's for the first 30 days. All right. So, Doug, just create another email address if you can, like at a Hotmail, and then just set it up to forward to your original email address. It should take you literally like 2 minutes. Or another one is good that is that allows you to create an email address within a couple seconds. Okay. Let's see. All right. So how many extra sites can you build after the initial 20 sites? You could build unlimited, but it's going to cost you $7 a month per site. But if you build 20 sites, you have a ton of clients under your belt. You're probably making at least 10K a month if you're setting up SMS campaigns and doing other stuff for those clients as well. All right. All right. How do we? If you have Insta Portfolio, that was included with some of our previous products. That it is not a part of this, but if you do have Insta Portfolio, then if you just view it on your mobile phone, you'll see that what I showed you is there as well. Fred, there is no additional hosting fee with the 20 sites a month. Okay? Will this be easy to learn for a complete newbie? Yes, we do provide full support, and that is why we're including that 7-module course, so that we can walk you step by step with how to do it, including the lead gen, including all of the functionality, okay? And let's see. Insta Portfolio, Paul, that was another one of our products. I think it might be actually closed off, and I'm not sure. Yup. Dave's asking, is the short code just for the US? Yep. We are looking at getting a short code actually in the UK, Dave. But we want to see what the demand in the UK is first. And, you know, if we can get enough demand, it is pretty pricey, then we'll also, instead of the long code, we'll get a short code. Okay? So we just want to see how big the demand for that is. Yes, Bruce. Yes, Bruce. For 20 live mobile sites. So you can build as many demo sites if so basically you can have 20 clients that you build a mobile site for. All right, Bruce? All right. Yep, Kevin. We are going to make the training. Make sure you come to those sessions. Make sure. Elliot, yep, you can keep the hosting on our, with us. That's cool. That's included, okay? All right. All right, oh, another thing. All right. So another thing, Dave, US short code, UK not short code, okay? How much per app after the 10? It is $5 a month per app. Yes, James, it is. Yes, UK also gives you 10 live apps and 10 and 20 mobile sites and 2,500 messages. Now, let me go over another thing that's cool that we've decided to do. So, who likes building mobile sites and who thinks they can build a good one? Give me a yes. Yeah? Well, look at this. Look what we're going to be doing. We're going to be creating a contest for who can build the hottest mobile sites. And Avi's going to be posting, we're going to be posting in the Facebook group, and you can then kind of access that. And you're going to shoot us the URL of the mobile site you built. And for the top 5, we're going to be giving a reduced lifetime membership. So we're going to be reducing your cost if you get in the top 5. And first place prize is going to be an iPad mini. So get your skills going. And I believe we're going to cut this off. Potentially, we're gonna announce that still. But definitely you have at least until mid this week, meaning the 25th. Okay? All right, guys? So I want you to start building your mobile sites because you can win an iPad mini and you can get your membership. And this is anyone can, there's 5 available prizes, and so anyone can get in on this. We wanted to make it. The caveat is that for the prizes, we do have the chance, the right to throw in the template then for everyone to use in order to be eligible for the prize, so that if it's really hot, then other people can leverage that as well. Okay, so that's kind of the caveat on that, and that's another thing. All right. Brad, you can make as many submissions as you want. You can make as many submissions, and especially if they're hot. If they're really hot, I mean, look, and honestly, if someone's actually is going to be really good, it's not a promise, but maybe we'll consider you for doing some more work for us, for designing some more sites. So if we find someone that's really freaking sweet at making cool stuff, and then we'll even consider that, because we're actually bringing on a few designers on board. We're ramping up our team. We've actually expanded our team by 3 people in the past, I think, like 10 days, maybe even past week. So we're ramping things up, and we're always looking for people to add value as well. And yep, the monthly fee is it is inclusive of all you will pay. LMC, you will pay an additional actually $4 for when you create an advertiser account. Okay, so it'll be in the end 101, I guess. As of now, Derek, I do not want to vouch by this, but you do not pay the $4 for that during the $1 trial. Okay, to add the advertiser. But I have to check how with Neil how the billing works on that. Some people are asking about the UK and making money. For example, Beverly. Now, Beverly is not the common example, Beverly, one of our previous hot seaters, she made $16,000 in 1 week after a session with us. That's a lot. That's a lot. And I see Matthew, you're saying, my name is not Enrico. It is Enrique, but I will answer your questions. There is just, I hope you guys understand. I mean, we do have hundreds of people on our webinars, meaning it's a little tough when there's 30 questions per minute being posted into the question box. So I know sometimes from the other side, I've been on webinars too. You kind of think that, hey, I'm the only person on here, but there is, and someone's asking to marry Bev. I think she's actually already married and happily married with kids. So let's see. Yep. Diane's asking, can I use this on my 2 office computers at the same time? Yeah, Diane, that's fine. Media. If your transaction cannot be processed, who is having a problem with processing their transaction? And I will post the who's having a problem with their transaction. Because if you are, just keep on trying. Okay, I see a couple people. I see a couple people. All right. Now, Greg, I think we did a couple actually interviews with Beverly and things like that. All right, so let me show you. The monthly cost for an advertiser is $4. Let's see. If you're having problems, then also post your number and then maybe I'll try to call you back. Okay. Avi, I wanted to see let's see, is Henson on there or no? All right. All right. So let's see. Cool. So Henson is there, so he will. If you call him and you're having a problem, then we will. Then we will call you, and we'll. I might take some of the calls as well. We'll call you to make sure that you're set up. Okay. So if still at the end, we're gonna wrap up probably in about 15 minutes. If still at the end you are having difficulties, then we'll manually, I'll call you and we'll work it out and make sure that you get signed up. So Fred said, I missed what the contest is about. I missed what the contest is about, and so the contest basically a prize for the top 5, reduced lifetime membership prize for the first place, and basically we're going to create in the Facebook group that I'm going to just show you in a second how to sign up for. We're going to create a contest that you can build your mobile site. You can build mobile sites and then show us, paste the link in there to live mobile sites, and then we're going to pick the best ones. Okay? Farouk says, is the $1 offer for the UK too? No, it's actually £1. Tom Bryant, please wait until the end. I will take numbers at the end, okay? All right? Now, let's see. let's see. The deadline for the contest, so far the deadline that I'm going to be posting is, let's do it. How fast do you think you can build a mobile site in? How fast? All right, a lot of people are saying, so what I will, let's make it right now the 25th. The deadline will be the 25th, and I may extend that. I'll let you know, but you have to sign up for the SqueezeMobi email list, otherwise you won't get notice on that. So let me walk you through a couple things, okay, and how to get set up with the platform. The first thing that you want to do, you want to obviously sign up, and I'll show you exactly how to do all that, okay? Does that sound good? All right, let's see. So you go to SqueezeMobi, SMB, you go down here. And Pierre, you're saying never got an email with the access details. Pierre, get in touch with our support, please, as soon as possible. We'll get you those details ASAP, okay? Now, because that's important. That's of utmost importance to us. So you just sign up here. On the next page, you then put the April 20th coupon code. So let's put like Enrique, you know, myself, I don't know. Let's do this. All right, next. If you like my fake details that I put in there. And you just put April 20th, validate. And when you do that, all right, that means the first 50 have not been gone yet. You still have an ability to sign up with that discount. All right. Now, when you then log in, what you're going to do, you're going to see, let me see where. All right, I'm going to log in here, and this is what it's going to look like. Just give me 1 second because there's some confidential information I can't show you here, but then I'll start showing you again. So let me just log in. Now, once I do this, please pay attention. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. So let's go into Henson's. And all right, now let me share my screen again. Do you see this? This is what it's going to look like when you log in, right? Not so straightforward. There is a video that I prepared. Please watch that video. It is very important. So please watch that video. Then what you're going to do, you're going to create an advertiser, okay? And you're going to have to use another email address again under here, but this email address is not important. Just use any type of email address. Why? Because you only need one username and password that you're going to use to log in into the entire system, whether it's accessing the apps, whether it's accessing the members area, one username and password, and then all you do once you fill this out, then go create and activate. You see here it says package, and this is going to say then like 197. These packages do not consist of any actually billing, all right? These are just kind of pre-done packages so you can keep track of your advertisers and the different local businesses that you have as clients, but no billing is going to, actually happen. You're going to have to manually bill your clients. Okay? Now, so next thing, that once you do that, then you're going to click on advertisers, and an advertiser is a local business. So they are your client. And you kind of have to become a client of yourself. you do get charged $4 additional, £6 in the UK per month for every advertiser you create. I do kind of want to make that, so no hidden costs are there, because we can't. That's a cost that we're incurring as well, and it costs us. It costs us that. So for us, we're not actually making anything off that at all. And then when you click here under customer support, and that logs you in to your advertiser. Okay, so you have to first click show all and then click under there, and here, boom, you have your platform and you have all the cool stuff. So you have your mobile premium websites, you have your mobile apps, you have your training and support. All right. So yes, it is $97 and then $4 more per month, okay? So, and £6 in the UK. All right, so now that you're logged in, you can access everything, and what I want you to do is click here on training and support. I hope it actually takes me there, and you'll see this is our area, our coaching area. Watch this video. This is the same video that you see when you log in for the first time. And then this is very important. Please, 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 everyone sign up for this webinar training and this email bonus list. Otherwise, we can't update you. We won't be able to update you, and you won't have access to the webinars, and that is pretty big. Okay? That is pretty big. Same thing with this with the SqueezeMobi Billionaire community. Sign up for the Facebook SqueezeMobi Billionaire community. Otherwise, we won't be able to give you access to it, and that's going to be where all of the training, the contest and everything is going to be posted. So please do those steps. Liking us as becoming a fan, that's optional, and our SMS list is optional as well. But the webinar training and Facebook community, very, very, very important. Yes, all the webinars will be recorded for sure. Now, if you look and you go under mobile site training, you'll see there's like nothing there. Same thing under SMS, but there's the knowledge databases, okay? So that's because we're going to be, this is a beta. I want to stress that. This is a beta. That's why we're giving this away, this special deal, is because we need beta testers for the first month, and we're going to take your feedback. We're going to make this better. We're not just launching it like this and then leaving it forever. No. That we are continuing. We're already looking at some crazy stuff that's gonna blow this even out of the water even more. And you get locked in at $97 for life. Okay, so and then the bonus materials. Yeah, you have some of the bonuses here, so you could check those out as well. And some of the coaching, for example, our audit method. Oh, that's an additional bonus. I didn't even cover that. Okay, that is going to be something that we're going to be uploading there as well. All right, and that's going to be a pretty cool, huge bonus. So that pretty much covers it. Those are the most important things that you need to know in order to get set up. And otherwise, we're gonna see each other on the webinars, and I'm gonna explain everything. The audit training, Aaron, I hope to have that as soon as possible. Hammy's asking if anyone from France is there. I'm not sure. Is there anyone from France? Let's see. So, all right. So PJ is also from France. All right, Fred. Fred's asking, someone confused. 20 free sites plus $4 a month each? No. $4 for the advertiser account. You can make 100 sites under each advertiser if you want. Okay? And you can make 100 apps under each advertiser. The only reason you would want to create additional advertisers is if you want to give your local business client actual login information. The audit method is a method we use one-on-one, so we close clients. It's a pretty cool, innovative method, and that's something we're going to be uploading that training as well. That was actually a $500 course. That in itself pays for the membership, literally, plus you get the $1 first month for 6 months. People paid $500 for that, and we're going to be uploading that, okay? So I do hope you guys understand that there is the type of value that we're packing into this, because we've worked so much on this. Now, it is not possible, unfortunately, to limit features for clients. Okay, so if you want to give them access, you're going to have to give them access to everything. While I don't know when the audit method will be uploaded, we'll see. Maybe we'll do it after the first month, so only people that actually pay the $97 get access to it. We might do it earlier than that, okay? Because there is some stuff, you know, we do have to save for the, you know, people that are actually going to be our long term with us and stay with us, and I want to kind of show, I want to deliver the best to everyone within our SqueezeMobi Billionaire community. So Aaron, the audit method training, that was the $500. The audit method presentation is there. So the presentation for you to use, that's already there. If you look, okay, that's already there. The PowerPoint, the 70 slide plus PowerPoint, that's all there. But the 6-course training that we charged $500 for, that is not yet uploaded. Farouk, yep, once you get it on the $1 first month and then $97 after that, yeah, you could build sites, you could build anything. You should have clients already up and going. One of the guys actually said yesterday, he said, and I don't know, I forget for how much, it was over $1,000. He said, "Hey Enrique, I got in on Thursday, and it was Friday yesterday, and I reclosed a golf course." I was like, yes, that's what I like to hear. That Dave said it was $3,000. And sorry I didn't remember that. Thanks for putting that in there, Dave. $3,000. That's, you know, that's not a small deal. That's a good amount of money. That's quite a bit. And I know I repeat this and it sounds cliche, take action, but it's not BS, all right? Literally pinpoint the things that directly lead to money for you and do those. That is what you need to focus on. That meaning getting those clients, closing those clients on those deals, demoing, just like I showed you in today's method, demoing all those things. Not sitting around, you know, and just thinking you're doing work when it's not really work. A lot of people say, "Hey, I pull 16 hours a day," and I'm like, "How much do you make?" They're like, "I don't know, like a couple $100 a month." Like, what are you doing during those 16 hours a day? You know, surfing the Warrior Forum? I mean, come on, you know, there is good knowledge there sometimes, but you have to always pinpoint and isolate the things that make the difference. All right. Jeff is asking, how do we access SqueezeMoBillionaire.com? You're going to get an email with your username and password, and your login is not SqueezeMoBillionaire. It is actually logintomobi.com. Why is that? Because we want this. You see, there's no SqueezeMobi logo anywhere. Why? Because if you give access to your clients, we want to make sure, you know, even if you just use our default stuff, you know, it's not being revealed that it's SqueezeMobi, and you could just use our default settings if you need. Okay? Now, Mark, yes, if you buy the US version, you can offer the UK clients, you can offer any client everything other than a text message campaign. Okay? Now, all right. All right. So, all right, how much can one charge for these services without the SMS, as SMS doesn't work in my country? Great question, Chris. What country are you in? It really depends on the country. But you could build one of these mobile sites, easy $500, $600, $700, especially if you then add some of those functionalities, such as the YouTube videos, all of the other stuff, including geolocation and things like that, mobile commerce, all the way up to $1,000, even more, depending on the customization. On the other hand, what about for the apps? The apps are more. Why? Because they're going to be a little bit more intricate. They're going to be a little bit more customized. So you're going to have to customize a couple other things. But yeah, that's how much you can realistically charge. And for apps, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. But depends on the scope. It really depends. There's people that build apps for $60, $70, $80,000. Companies. Why? Because the scope of the app is huge. But if you're going to be charging one, I'd say realistically for a local business, something that they can afford $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, depending on also what niches that you focus on. All right. Yes, the geolocation does work outside of the U.S. A pricing list. So people. All right. Let me put that as one of the things. I see a lot of people are asking for. Now, what are other things? Let me put this down. I want to ask, and I'm not saying I'm going to integrate any of these things, but I do want to get some feedback. What are other things that that would be useful for you for us to potentially integrate? Affiliate program, we do have an affiliate program, Karen. For an affiliate program, please contact us and we can get you set up. Affiliate program, there is an affiliate program. And for that, email me, and it depends how many people you plan on getting on board, how we'll set you up, okay? No one has become an affiliate yet. Barry, just follow that video and create an advertiser account first. All right, and then you'll see all the features. Okay, so I see a lot of people are saying, okay, I see some people are saying price lists. All right, let me see. I will take that back. I'm not saying that we'll do that, but the promo code. Let me go back to the PowerPoint and let me show you the promo code. Okay. So if you go, it's April 20. Okay. 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 All right, I will look at that. Aaron as well. Let's see. No, Fred, the QR codes are not customizable. All right, pricing guidelines. Why separate sign-up page for the UK? Scott, great question. Why? Because you have to use a different code for the text message platform. Okay. Push notifications, Mark, are with mobile apps. Text messages, you get it literally to your number. Okay. I will let me write those. Let me write that feedback down. Let me write that. All right. And thank you all for the feedback on, and we listen to you. We're going to continually upgrade things, make it much better. All right, Dave, did you get? Can you just hit me up by Dave Ellis? Just hit me up by email if that's cool. Yep, a Canadian SMS account is the same as a US account. Okay. Let's see. Nancy's asking, the QR codes are not customizable. I mean, they are customizable to a certain extent, but when we think of customizable, we think of crazy hot designs with the QR codes, okay? So there's difference between QR stuff and a professional QR code maker, if that makes sense. All right. Now, yes, we do have sales presentations. We do have 2 sales presentations in there. One is the audit presentation, and one is the mobile marketing mega pack presentation. All right, so I think we're gonna wrap it up. Is there any other people? Mark, so a UK short code, a long code is available for the UK. Okay, and depending on how many people we get on the UK platform, we will consider, if we hit a certain threshold, we will consider getting a dedicated short code. All right. Nancy, yes, we do have a contract in there as well. Oh, basic support email, SqueezeMobi at support@zendesk.com. And you can call, here are all of the support emails. And don't call the second number because Sharm is not available right now. Only call the first number if you do, because Henson is available. And okay. And yes, there is one for the UK, Miles, if you want to get in the UK, then you gotta, so for anyone that did not get into the UK, get in at squeezemobi.com/UK SMB, and then get in touch with support so we can cancel your US account. All right? Does that make sense, Miles? Yes, we will send out a replay hopefully soon. All right, guys. I will wrap it up here. One last chance. I was looking, and I think there's about, and I could check for you, but there are still a few. We did get rid of the 50 on yesterday. We allotted 50 more for the coupon code. So if you're going to get in now. Okay, then get in now. Miles, there aren't any differences other than the UK one is just a little bit of different pricing terms because for UK, for the SMS platform, it is 90% of our customers are getting in on the US one, so there are more costs for us regarding that. Okay. Date and time. Yep. Tomorrow we are doing a Q&A webinar, everybody. Okay. We are doing a Q&A webinar. So if any of your questions were unanswered, 5 p.m. Eastern, and Monday we are going to talk about the mobile apps, 3 p.m. Eastern Monday. All right, so write those dates down. You have been all auto-registered for that. I'm going to shoot out an email in a little bit as well, so that you can do that. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And you know our support desk. Does anyone still have problems with getting in? Okay, or anyone not get in? Did anyone not get in? Dr. Jean, you can't get in? Who did not get in? And Andrea, if I can ask the reason why. Okay, Dr. Jean, just use a different email address, okay? Okay. Well, Andrea, check your email, okay? All right. Mark, this will be closed down. We're closing this offer down Monday. So Wednesday, it just won't be. I mean, you'll be able to get in, but our normal price is $200 a month. So and there's going to be no trial on that one. All right. So, all right, guys. So thank you so much, and I'll see you if you come. 5 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, Q&A webinar. No fresh content, nothing. There will be fresh content on Monday. So tomorrow is just kind of a quickie, just to in case other people have questions. And Monday is gonna be another big one. All right. Thank you so much. Hit us up on our support or call us if you have any problems on that first number. If you have any problems with getting your order processed. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And we will be sending out a replay of at least Thursday's webinar a little bit later.